So today we're gonna do a Q&A. Bradley, a while back, 3 weeks back, posted on his Instagram and asked for some Q&A questions from some of his friends and or acquaintances. And so we have like 20-ish, probably more like 15 questions. So we're gonna ask them, we're gonna both answer them if they apply to me, and then we're gonna get some questions from some other sources. So yeah, stay tuned.
Transition.
Alright. So Bradley, first question.
Wow, I'm ready.
Which came first, the seed or the flower?
Neither.
Neither.
It was like the cell that like created itself to become so technically the flower, and then the flower created the seed, but it was like the cell that was like, I'm gonna become something someday, and then it created the flower that became the seed. Yeah, so
Neither.
Alright, next question. What are Barbie's sisters' names, and what is their last name? Without looking it up,
I couldn't
this
even.
comes from BBY Snail.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I grew up watching Barbie movies with my sisters, but I cannot, for the life of me, remember any of their names.
Yeah, there's no way.
I want to say one of them's Veronica. And there's only like a couple of movies where their sisters are actually in it. It's mainly just Barbie and like her like friend of a different skin color.
From Ogden Annie,
Ooh.
most awkward experience.
I do have a story to tell for this one.
Tell away.
Okay, so this is how I remember it, at least from when I was like a real young kid. So we were at like a theme park or like a carnival with my family and like a bunch of family friends, and it was Brother Labrum. He was like, hey, I think it'd be funny to grab Bradley by his ankles and hold him upside down in like a big crowd of people. And I was like, oh, this is fun. And he him upside down, but he was grabbing my pants, not my legs. And my pants were very, very loose growing up. And so like for a couple of seconds, he had me by my legs and then just whoop. And then, but I was short. Like growing up, I had a huge growth spurt in junior high school. And so I was dangling upside down, pants. Like my pants were like dangling by my like thighs, and I was upside down. And then he realized what happened, and then he dropped me. And so I was pantsed upside down in public, and then he drops me, and then I land on the ground while like everyone's staring at me, and I'm just like, oh, and then he put on my pants. And
oh no. Alright, so now for my most awkward experience, it goes back to probably like 7th grade. 7th grade. I had a girlfriend. You know, in 7th grade, when you have a girlfriend, it's kind of like
awkward?
Yeah, it's awkward. It's kind of like you're basically just hallway buddies. But anyways, we went to a party at her friend's house. Yeah, a party, which was like, let's watch a Disney movie in someone's theater room. Okay, so just picture that. So we go to this party, and she's there, my best friend's there, and his girlfriend is there. And so, you know, we're playing some party games, you know, cards, whatever, pin the tail on the donkey, I don't know. Games like that. And so, anyways, we're playing this game after the movie. You line up in a circle, and it's boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. And the objective of the game is you have a playing card, and you put it on your mouth, and you, like, you suck it in, and you, like, hold it there, right? And you turn to the person next to you, which is a girl, and you pass the card. And so when you go in, they come in, and then they suck the card, and you blow the card off onto their mouth. And it just keeps going around.
Spicy.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the objective of the game is to kiss the person next to you. It's basically what that is. But, you know, us being 7th graders not understanding this, we're just like, yeah, let's see how many times we can get it to go around. So we're just like sending it around like 8 or 9 times. So my girlfriend is in the spot that I passed to. And, anyways, she leaves when the card's like here. So I'm focused on the card. It's coming to me. Boom. I get the card. I turn, and it's one of my good friends, right? I'm like, oh crap. And so I'm still like, what do I do? I don't want to drop the card. We've been going around for like 8 times. And so I'm like, okay, go. So I just lean in, and he sees that I'm going for it, so he just goes. Well, I ran out of breath because I'm not a swimmer. I don't have like huge lungs. And he comes in and just boom, kisses me right on the mouth. Just boom!
Boom.
Just as the game was designed, it just was the downfall of me that night. Anyways, everyone's freaking out. He's freaking out. I'm like, oh gosh. Well, we resolved it. My buddy set up with my friend or my girlfriend. Got her into the theater room and I kissed her to redeem myself. But my first kiss was a guy, so spoiler, I guess I'm not the straight one.
Apparently not.
Next question. Thank you, Aldenani.
Yes.
All right. Now from Sydney Cooper, best musical ever.
Best musical ever has to be... My favorite one to listen to probably has to be Fun Home. That's a very, very dark musical, but it's a good one. And my favorite one that I was in is In the Heights. That's a one where everyone tried to be Hispanic, but no one could, and we all had to get spray tans, and some kids almost black-faced. And so that got pretty sketchy.
Okay, let's see. Next question from Sarah Steed. Not a question, but dang, Bradley, you look good.
It's a statement. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Sarah Steed. All right, celebrity idols from S.Unny.
Oh, celebrity idols? So growing up, I love Susan Boyle. Like, I would see her on... Okay, so like, for like... I would watch like America's Got Talent, and then there was like British Got Talent videos that like pop up on YouTube, and I'm just like, oh, I'll watch this. And Susan Boyle would pop up, and she was like this awkward kind of older girl, and she was like, no one's gonna think I'm gonna do good, and even like the judges were like, she's gonna suck. And then she goes up there and rocks it, and she gets second place on the freaking talent show. She doesn't win, but she was like an idol to me. That was one of them when I was a kid. Now, I mean Dave Franco, he's attractive.
My celebrity idols, probably growing up, would have been probably Shia LaBeouf.
Really?
On Transformers, just because he was like so cool and he was just like legit.
Wow.
Now he's that crazy. So not anymore, but then yes. Or Will Ferrell, definitely, because I love funny movies. So he's my idol from probably when Shia LaBeouf stopped being my idol till now and forever, because he will always be my favorite. All right, from Eva Splund.
Okay.
Are you single? Kiss face, wanting face, kiss face, mad face, kiss face, wink, 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 smirk, wink, wink, smirk, wink, smirk, wink, wink, wink.
The answer is yes.